Jason, what is your favorite sex scene? Is that a great transition?
Damn, I should have prepared better.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Favorite sex scene? Damn, that's tough. Well, see, I think you have to qualify it. Like, you know, are you looking like for the most turned on, like really hot sex scene, or honest?
This list that we're revealing tonight from Time Out, it's not necessarily the act of sex. I think it deals with just sexuality, or flirtation,
kind of in general.
All of that.
Oh, damn.
Can I throw in some?
Yeah, throw in something.
Sure.
Sure.
What do you think?
Well, certainly almost anything from Unbearable Lightness of Being. Philip Kaufman's movie with Daniel Day-Lewis, Juliette Binoche, and Lena Olin. But if I were going to pick one out of that, it would be the first time that Day-Lewis and Binoche have sex in that movie. I think it's not a very long scene, but it has a big build-up to the actual sex, and the sex almost happens completely off screen, but there is a real sense of joy to it and playfulness to it that I think is wonderful. Then I would go with Julie Christie and Donald Sutherland in Don't Look Now.
That's the one. I mean,
possibly is just the one that's just remembered by everyone who sees that film. The opening scene in Betty Blue between John Hughes Anglade and Beatrice Dahl is incredibly energetic. And a more obscure one for me would be Jason Scott Lee and Anne Perriot making love atop a flying wartime air balloon in Map of the Human Heart by Vincent Ward. I thought that was just something I'd never seen in a movie.
That's a great underrated movie altogether.
Yeah, it is. And then finally, I love Billy Crudup and Jennifer Connelly in Waking the Dead. I think they have an amazing sex scene in that. It's just great. So,
okay, this list isn't strictly about sex, just sexuality and that whole thing. However, the list is named the 100 best movie sex scenes of all time. I guess even movies that have just the whiff of sex. As evidenced by number 10 for them, It Happened One Night.
I think it's nice that they included something like that with the walls of Jericho and so forth.
I mean, my God, that's awesome.
It's the scene where Gable hangs a sheet between he and Claudette Colbert in the when they go to the hotel room pretending to be husband and wife. I guess the title of the film for this particular list should be It Didn't Happen One Night, but there you go. They're number 10. Number 9, wow. Number 9 on the Time Out list, please don't write me any letters, is The Last Temptation of Christ.
That's an interesting choice too. I mean,
very interesting choice.
I'm so far impressed with this list. I mean,
one of my all-time favorite films. That is a sex scene, but I love that film, but I never would rank it as one of the great sex scenes of all time, though. I mean, it's powerful and it's
it's relatively safe.
It's hard to get aroused when Jesus is the one in the
Yeah, I mean, it's
you just
a little strange
you just
to say
feel
that,
like you're going straight to hell if you did.
But that scene is the crux of the of a lot of the problems that people have.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
it really is
one of the most talked about sex scenes of all time, probably.
Number 8, one of the most controversial singular scenes of the 90s in Basic Instinct when she uncrossed her legs.
Right.
Again, it's got sexuality.
It didn't do it for you, Dean.
A sex scene.
Number 7, which I believe is one of the great movies about sex in the 70s, and I've talked about it. In the Realm of the Senses.
Oh yeah,
yes.
No, definitely.
Yeah.
Yep, that's yeah.
The scene in question isn't actually one of the scenes where they're having sex. It's the most boundary-pushing scene in the movie, where the man inserts a hard-boiled egg into the vagina of his new bride and instructs her to squat like a hen and lay the egg on the floor before he eats it. Which that is the moment in the film where my jaw absolutely freaking dropped. I was
Well, I was going to say my jaw dropped just having you describe it, Jamie. That's
I'm sorry, Jason. Did you want me to read that slowly? I can go back.
Yeah.
Number 6, The Kiss, which is from 1896. It's 18 seconds long. One of the earliest films to be shown to the public, and it recreates a kiss.
Oh, they're talking. Oh, okay.
That's an interesting choice. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
The first film ever to feature two people kissing.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like they should have marked the list of like most landmark like sexual moments or something.
If it were just sexual landmarks, I would include the early film of the train entering the tunnel. Personally. Number 5. Number 5 on their list. Absolutely 100%. Blue is the warmest color.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep. That's definitely deserving of the
I
top
love that
5.
movie. I have not returned to that movie since I just saw it that first time, and it was my favorite.
I haven't either. I've only seen it the one time.
Wait,
I don't think I will.
It might be the sequel to that.
No, but it might be one of those movies that I never return to again, just because I want to hang on to that first impression.
Mm.
True.
Yeah.
Number 4 on this list is Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, I mean,
I definitely would put that on.
Yeah, it deserves.
Well, landmark, yeah.
Yeah. Not arousing.
Let me just make this clear.
Thanks, Dean, for going there.
Just make that clear.
Number 3 on this list is Bergman's Persona.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great choice, too.
Oh my
Very
God,
good choice,
definitely.
Well, people like this list so far. Number 2.
Yeah, but
Number 2 is the one that is usually regarded, as you mentioned, Dean, as the top sex scene of all time, from Don't Look Now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Donald Sutherland still denies they had actual sex.
It feels so real. That
it does. It does. I'm still not sure if they're actually doing it. I mean, I really don't know. But
Donald Sutherland still denies it.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I just read an interview with him just last week, and he was still denying that they had actual sex.
Yeah, because he's asked about it like every single press tour he does for the Hunger Games things. You're in the Hunger Games. That's great. Did you really put it in Julie Christie? That's what I want to know.
oh my God. Oh God.
Yeah.
That's probably how that goes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think the movie's called Don't Look Now because that's what the director said before the insertion. Okay, turn your head. Don't look now. Okay. God. Number 1 is my favorite movie ever made about sex. It's Last Tango in Paris. The scene where which that has a lot of sex in it, but the scene that they remark on is the scene where Brando pins Schneider face down on a hardwood floor and indulges the butter scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. So.
Which I think the scene that actually speaks to the characters or that character of Paul most is when he has her insert her fist into him as he's having her say these terrible debasing things. That's not rousing in any sense, but it speaks a big time to character in that film.
Yes.
The need to be abused and debased in order to feel anything.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. So Jason's movie.
Oh, I thought of one.
You thought of one.
Yes. Like one of my favorites, and I think and it's been talked about too. I'm surprised it wasn't on that list. But the 3-minute extended kiss between Cary Grant and Ingrid Bergman in Notorious.
Oh yeah, no, that's a great one.
Yeah, I mean the way that they had to do that for the censor purposes, but the way that they ended up prolonging that, it becomes like incredibly hot scene.
Mhm. I'd also throw in, maybe Annie Hall, the scene with the red light, putting the red light. I love that. I love the poolside sex scene that Elizabeth Shue and Nicolas Cage have in
That's
Leaving
a great
Las
one.
Vegas.
I like that one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's brilliant. I love a few scenes in All the Real Girls.
That's a brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, and also I really like it's a very, very sweet sex scene. It's not done for prurient interest, but I love the scene between River Phoenix and Lily Taylor in Dogfight. I think it's very, very wonderful and just just very sweet. So sweetness is something that is lost, I think, in a lot of sex scenes, and so when it happens in a scene like that, it really becomes something special.